At 2 o'clock today, we all came together in this beautiful surroundings to witness these two wonderfully independent and kind-hearted young women make the ultimate commitment to each other. Now, if I can go back a few years and look at the journey that has brought us all here together. Who would imagine that a visit to a job fair in Milton Keynes and a meeting with a rep from the charity World Vision would be the catalyst that leads us all to this celebration? Especially when at that meeting, Amy tells this person, who represents a conservative American Christian children's charity, that she's an atheist. What's even more amazing is that Amy then gets the job there. From that first meeting across the office partitions, their friendship and then romance has blossomed. Lauren continues to work and progress through the ranks of World Vision and is now a project owner for the emergency response team at the World Vision's Canadian division. The atheist left World Vision and now works for the Open University as a corporate delivery manager. Is that right? Coordinator. To be honest, I have absolutely no idea of what any of that means or what any of it entails. But between them, their work ethic and independence shows us all that with their hard work, anything is possible for the next chapters in their lives together.
Look how blue your eyes look, they got bluer.
Oh wow!
You look absolutely stunning. I love your sleeves.
Yeah? Do it.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the lovely setting of Stratton Court Barn on this very special day. We are here to celebrate the marriage of Amy and Lauren. At a family celebration such as this, it is important to remember and acknowledge the close ties and relationships within the family and how these strengthen and support us as we grow and develop. Today, we acknowledge the ties that are forged between loving fathers and their daughters. Christopher and Tim have shown their love and support by walking their daughters down the aisle. This lovely couple met at work 5 years ago. A meal had been arranged with work colleagues, and they all pulled out for one reason or another, and that left Amy and Lauren to eat chiquitas. So it ended up being an unofficial first date. Their official first date was held at Waddesdon Manor, and it was later at the same place that the proposal took place. They had decided together that they would get engaged and went jewellery shopping together, as Amy is a bit picky about jewellery. And Lauren thought it was safer if Amy picked her own ring. Marriage joins two people in the circle of its love. It is a commitment to life, the best that two people can find and bring out in each other. Do you take Lauren to be your wedded wife, to share your life with her, to love, support and comfort her, whatever the future may bring?
I do.
I, Amy Jessica Goodman,
I, Amy Jessica Goodman,
take you, Lauren Rachel Thompson Kennedy. Honestly, that's the last time you have to say that.
Lauren Rachel Thompson Kennedy,
To be my wedded wife.
to be my wedded wife.
Lauren, do you take Amy to be your wedded wife, to share your life with her, to love, support and comfort her, whatever the future may bring?
I do.
I, Lauren Rachel Thompson Kennedy,
I, Lauren Rachel Thompson Kennedy,
take you, Amy Jessica Goodman,
take you, Amy Jessica Goodman,
to be my wedded wife.
to be my wedded wife.
The wedding ring is an unbroken circle. It has no beginning and no end. It symbolises unending and everlasting love and is an outward sign of the lifelong promise you have made to each other.
I promise to care for you above all others. To give you my love, friendship, support and comfort.
I stand by your side as your equal, to support your dreams and passions as my own.
You are my person, my love and my life, today and always.
So I give you this ring as a symbol of our love to wear with happiness and pride.
So I give you this ring as a symbol of our love to wear with happiness and pride.
In the presence of you, their family and friends, Amy and Lauren have given their consent and made their marriage vows to each other. They have declared their love by the giving and receiving of a ring. I therefore have the privilege and honour of introducing them now as wife and wife together.
I'm sure you all know already, especially because Dad mentioned as well, but I met Lauren at work in early 2018, and from the moment that we met, I knew we would get on like a house on fire. There was something about the cheeky smile and wicked sense of humour that I felt drawn to, not to mention we had a lot in common, so we very naturally became very, very fast friends. It took me a little while to realise that maybe this friendship was on a trajectory. Trust me, to put a word in there I can't even say. Trajectory other than being besties. And with that came the very daunting challenge of coming out to myself and then to my family and friends. I am very lucky that I have some fabulous stories of my coming out. They range from me crying to Becca in a restaurant, my dad telling my family for me because I was far too nervous, to just casually dropping it into conversation with Jess in the kitchen. But I have some favourites. First, when Gareth came around, and I he must have been around for about 5 hours. And I completely chickened out and telling him, only to message him later that evening, drop him a little message. And his reply, thank you, I'd lost where it was. Now his reply was something along the lines of, no duh, it was obvious. It was obvious when halfway through our evening, Lauren let herself into your flat with her own key, went to the loo, went and changed out of her work clothes into comfy clothes, all before coming in and introducing herself again. And so looking back, I have to admit that, yeah, that might have been a bit of a big giggle. My other favourite was from my Uncle Bob. My cousins Chloe and Lily let me know that when my dad rang him to let him know that I was coming out, he asked where I was off to.
I wasn't nervous for this until about 5 minutes ago, so this is great. When we met, I instantly knew I wanted to be in your life. You were and still are so funny and kind. We clicked instantly, and personally, I consider the first few months where I kept distracting you from your work well worth it. We'd share music recommendations and talk about all the things we loved, often over a cheeky afternoon chocolate bar from the vending machine. But honestly, I think my incredible flirting tactic of sending you way too many selfies when I was drunk really sealed the deal. Sorry, Athene. Coming out was a bit less of an event with my family and friends, so I won't go into it. But let's just say they weren't surprised when I told them Amy and I were dating. To be honest, I think I may have been the last person to realize I was gay. The last 5 years haven't always been easy. We've been through some really difficult times, but through it all, we've looked after each other and created the most beautiful relationship. Thank you for loving me just as I am, and also for helping me grow into the woman you can be proud to call your wife. Oh, is this gonna be it?
It's contagious.
Give you a new one.
Thank you for being the light of my life, and I will continue to love you with everything I have. I feel so privileged to have you in my life, and I can't wait to start our married life together. To Amy, my beautiful wife and best friend.
I'm very lucky that I have found someone that only loves me but makes me feel invincible. My wife inspires me. My wife inspires me to be strong. She listens when I feel weak and is always there to support my dreams and passions. And she cooks. I can't wait to tackle life by your side, and I promise to always cheer you on, and I will be there to pick you up and dust you off when you fall down. You are my greatest treasure. I'm one line away.
Bring it home, bring it home.
And so I ask everyone to raise their glass for the new Miss Lauren Goodman.
Louise and Tim have given me a little note about Lauren before Amy. So Louise and Tim, if I may. As Lauren's parents, we couldn't be proud of the young woman she has become. Over the years, we have watched her grow, develop her personality, and early indicators of her tenacity and determination were on full display when on a family trip to Banham Zoo. When the zoo's new snow leopard cubs would not come out of their display, Lauren declared that she wasn't going anywhere until she'd seen them. She duly waited at the enclosure's window while the rest of the family walked around the zoo, watching the clock as the minutes passed ever nearer to closing time. But she got her wish and the picture she so desperately wanted. Snow leopards, Lauren. House rabbits, Lauren. I sense a theme here. After today's union, we are so glad that she has an amazing young woman to continue her adventures with. Chapter 1. I've written this for you. Is a honeymoon to Mexico. Amy and Lauren, so far your day has been absolutely perfect. Later, I hope you both get a chance to take a little step back and have a look around the room and be as proud as we all are of what you have both achieved today. Chapter 2. Coming home from Mexico is cooking me a Mexican for a change. Seriously, chapter 2, I've written for you again. Only on what you've told me. Looking for and hopefully buying your first house together. Working together and making it the house of your dreams. I'm sorry I can't offer any DIY assistance as my talents lie in other areas of expertise. About 15 metres that way. But I have a garage full of power tools that I'm sure will help you on your way. And all you need is maybe Tim and Will to give you some help on it. Once done, I'll get the beers and the takeaway.
7, 6, 5.
Chapter 3. This is down to you two. This is what you write together. Yeah. You're not meant to cry, you. But we are positive it will be full of laughter and joy, love and great times for you both. On that journey, I know your family and friends will be with you every step of the way, to support you in the tough times and share in your great times.
I'll be rising with the morning tide. There's a ghost upon the moor tonight. Now it's in our house.
But next are your wonderful friends. You have always been such an important part of Amy and Lauren's life.
The sun came.
We are so glad to see so many of you here today and play such an integral part in this wonderful day. So on behalf of both families, we thank you for your support you have shown these two beautiful young women over the years and now into their future married life together. And so as I bring my speech to an end, thank God, Amy and Lauren, from the moment you both came into this world kicking and screaming, you have been loved, cherished and given us all much joy. We wish you all every possible happiness in your future together, and the love and commitment you share shows us all that you are a perfect match of two beautiful spirits. So nothing now remains, but please be upstanding and raise your glasses and drink a bumper toast to Amy and Lauren, Mrs. and Mrs. Goodman.
Just then, it's like the sun came out. It's like the sun came out, and the day is clear. My voice is just a whisper, louder than the screams you hear.
Now, that's enough from us. So we would like to thank each and every one of you again for coming and joining us here today. If I could ask you all to please stand up, our dearest family and friends.
You got this, bring it.
4 words left. We love you very much. I'm adding words now. Cheers. Cheers.